Hi, I'm David Kelly from FlexManage, and this is Azure Fast Start, SharePoint, and Azure. An Azure Fast Start is a structured workshop developed by FlexManage to accelerate your moving into Microsoft Azure. An Azure Fast Start gets you up and running in just a few days with a number of key areas. The first is knowledge and understanding of Azure. You get this through access to a subject matter expert in SharePoint. That subject matter expert will help you accelerate the deployment of SharePoint into Azure. Through this deployment, you will get hands-on experience running in Azure, as it will be running in your own subscription. So very quickly, what is Azure? Azure is Microsoft's intelligent cloud, bringing you the scale and capabilities of the internet to your enterprise. Azure is a global combination of 30 different data centers, with machines available to you in every major region. The Azure cloud brings these capabilities to you in 4 major ways. The first is Azure's capability of allowing you to turn machines on and off, saving you money when you're not using them. The second is having an almost unlimited number of machines available to you as your enterprise grows. The third and fourth are the cloud's abilities to grow and shrink your resources as needed to meet your business demands. The cloud has 3 different models, 2 of which we'll be using for SharePoint. The first is infrastructure as a service, where you use to host your own VMs in the cloud. The second is platform as a service, which gives us the capabilities of SharePoint Online. And the third is software as a service, which is used for things like Office 365. To better understand the differences between these platforms, I'll use pizza as an analogy. When you make pizza at home, you do everything, from getting the pan, putting the pizza dough and the sauce and toppings together, cooking it in the oven, delivering it to the table that you set. The second pizza analogy is take and bake. This is where a vendor, like your local grocery store, puts a pizza together and you bring it home, cook it from there, and then eat it. The third is delivery pizza, where the vendor puts together your pizza, cooks it, and delivers it to your door, where you then bring it to your table and eat it. The fourth and final model is a restaurant, where the vendor does everything, including bringing it to your table and waiting on you while you're eating. This is how this maps to our cloud analogies. Pizza that you make at home is like your in-house infrastructure, your own in-house SharePoint that you deploy, run, and maintain every piece of. SharePoint running as an infrastructure as a service in Azure is like take and bake pizza. In this model, Microsoft provides the virtual machines for you. You install the operating system, SharePoint, and then run it as infrastructure as a service. The next model up, platform as a service, is like delivery pizza. In this case, Microsoft not only provides the virtual machine, but they also run SharePoint for you. All you have to do is manage the applications and the data. This Fast Start will start off with an overview of the newest versions of SharePoint, both as a standalone server and as SharePoint Online. We'll then move to discussions with you on whether you want to run SharePoint as infrastructure as a service, or whether you would rather run SharePoint Online as platform as a service offering. This will come with the education, planning guidance, and hands-on assistance from that subject matter expert to get you deployed in SharePoint. You also get the additional guidance of best practices on how to configure your SharePoint instance. And lastly, you'll talk about the guidance and planning for disaster recovery for your SharePoint. This SharePoint Fast Start will come with these components. The first is a pre-engagement scoping call to help you get set up for the engagement. Second will be 4 days access to a SharePoint subject matter expert. The third will be the SharePoint onboarding accelerator, with SharePoint either running as infrastructure as a service or setting up SharePoint Online. And the last part will be the education services. The 2 key deliverables you will get will be a SharePoint instance running in Azure as your proof of concept and an Azure consumption plan to show you how much this will cost when you run it long term. I'm David Kelly from FlexManage. Thank you for attending my Azure Fast Start on SharePoint presentation. I can be reached at dkelly@flexmanage.com.